Hey, welcome. Come on in. Come check it out. So come meet my mom. Hi, my name's Aloni, and this is my mom, Rosita. I thought I'd invite you in and let you know a little bit more about myself, and who better than to introduce you to my mom, Rosita.
Welcome to our home. It's ready to serve.
When I heard the verdict of guilty on all 3 counts, it was like my heart just dropped, and I turned around and I looked at my mom and I looked at my sister, and they were the only ones in the pews, and I was like, they're taking me in. And then my mom was just like, no. And then they handcuffed me. I had to serve 17 days in LA County Jail for the lies that this officer told. And you know, he got away with it.
God is with us.
I was driving on the 10 westbound. I was pulled over and arrested for a DUI investigation, and I was transported to first their station, where I took another breathalyzer, and that didn't capture any samples. So I then went to a hospital with the 2 arresting officers, and one of the arresting officers, Jose A. Ramirez, was the one waiting with me inside. I signed the consent and asked a few questions to him about what was going to happen next. What if they didn't find any alcohol in my blood? Now this was 3 o'clock in the morning, and I ended up, just saying, I'm just going to get an attorney. We'll settle this in court. He's like, well, that's what they all say. Nobody actually gets one. And I said, no, you know what? I actually will get an attorney. You're saying you're going to falsify the reports, and it's not right. And he's like, well, who do you think they're gonna believe? Me or you? He grabs me by my arm, lifts me up out of my chair, turns me around. With one of his hands, he has my hands, both wrists tied behind my back. With the other hand, he pushes my head straight into the wall. And the left side of my face hit a mounted rack that was on the wall. And immediately I just couldn't even see out of that eye. I felt like I wasn't even conscious, like just the hit to the head. And he pushes me down to the ground, puts me on my knees, pushes me forward, flat on the ground. And now I'm facing the wall that he just hit me, and I hear footsteps coming, and there are nurses and staff and people that could help. And so I turned my head on the side that was busted, and I asked, help, please. Somebody help. He did this to me. And he's just trying to, put my hands behind me. It's like he doesn't know what to do. The nurses are just like, do you need help? What happened? What's going on? And they're just asking questions and the officer never looks over to them. All I see is his partner's feet, standing there, but that officer keeps pushing down my head into the floor. The side that, I want to face is the nurses, and I'm practically pleading with these nurses to give me medical attention. And they don't. They're told to go back to work and that there won't be needing a blood test. And so I never got blood taken at the hospital. This is the city of Baldwin Park. This is actually the 10 freeway where I was pulled over, arrested, and transported. They transported me to this station to my left, where we took another breathalyzer that was a little bit more accurate. And inside this office, it was just the Ramirez and I, and he told me, blow into this machine. Very rude, very loud, not very clear instructions. And then finally I blew a second time. Bottom line is that at this station, there were no samples captured of my alcohol content. So we later transported me to a hospital. The nurses are crowding, so it's a lot of attention, and that's when I break out of this silence mode and I ask for help. I said, somebody please help. I need your help. he did this to me, and then right away he just responded by saying, she swung at me. And what he didn't know that there was a camera capturing it all.